This is the Central Coast's anti-social network.
Hi, Jeff and Jeremy, here we go. We're back to the Mind Funk, giving away this big drive through Santa Maria. It's called the Haunted Hills Drive-Through Experience, thanks to the Elks in Santa Maria. It's a 3-mile drive, 20 frightening scenes. We say good morning to Mason. Mason,
good morning.
How you doing, bud? All right, so you'll win this pass if you can tell us what 41% of people that responded to a survey say they use to help them get through a breakup.
Get rid of all their ex's stuff.
Good guess. Unfortunately, it is incorrect.
Sorry, Mason. Say good morning to Jason.
Mason,
Morning.
It's the Mason and Jason in the morning show.
Yeah. All right, Jason.
Get a hobby.
What kind of hobby?
I don't know. Dance class. I don't know. Walking your dog. Get into something.
So it's not hobby. I was just kind of curious what you would say.
Yeah.
So you're into dancing.
I'm not.
But that's the first thing you said.
Yeah, that's what you would do.
Maybe you don't realize.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should take a dance class.
You should take a dance class.
I'm thinking jazzercise would be good.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, see you later.
Later.
Maybe if you're single, that's a great way to meet a girl.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea, actually. Think about it.
Yeah, that way she's not some floozy from the bar.
Right.
No offense, floozies. I mean, we love you. 805-543-3693. This is Joe.
Well,
Yeah.
the floozy action's not that hot and heavy right now because, I mean, how many people, you're getting 25% occupancy when you go in?
Right,
So
that's
you're only
true.
getting 25% of the floozy population.
It's like the floozies have had a chance to cleanse themselves. They're not even floozies anymore, Joe.
I'm dancing.
41% of people say this helps them get through a breakup, Joe.
Yeah, I would say going on vacation, taking a trip.
We've already had that.
We had to take a trip earlier. Yeah.
Oh, heck. Sorry about
I'm
that.
really surprised
Don't worry about it,
that
buddy.
we
Don't
haven't
worry about
gotten it because you guys were able to figure it out like by the fifth guess. And I don't know. I don't think this is that hard.
That's what she said. I gotta hit that on a button. Hi, good morning. What's your name?
John,
Hey, John. What do you think?
how about time?
41% of people said time help them get through a breakup. That's a good guess. But that's not what we're looking for, John. Sorry.
Introspective, to be honest with you, but I mean, I guess it's a good guess.
So let's be clear here.
It just takes time.
This is a tangible object, correct? This is not like time. This is tangible.
Time is tangible.
Is it?
God.
No,
Wish
I don't
had
think it
a lot-
is.
I wish I had a lot more of it.
Tangible means it's a physical thing. Am I wrong? Hi, what's your name?
Gary Graham.
Hey, Gary Graham. Jeremy,
Double
that's
G.
Jeff. How you doing?
Good morning, Gigi.
Gary Graham.
All right.
Gary Graham in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling about that breakup thing.
Yeah, what do you think it is? What do you need to get through a breakup?
Come
Gary?
on, Gigi.
Gigi.
Hit us with
A
it.
sympathy poke.
A what?
Never heard it called that. A sympathy.
Well, I didn't want to say it over the radio.
Oh, no, I got you. Yeah, like a
sympathy
rebound.
poke.
We've had rebound, but I see what you
Yeah.
call it, like a booty call.
That's the same as a booty call or rebound. We had those earlier. Thanks, Gigi, in the morning. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, it's Leo.
Hey, Leo, what do you got?
Hey, I was going to say another girl.
Yeah, we got
Or
that.
music?
We got that. We got that already. All right.
Now, this is all people. This is men and women, okay?
Yeah, 41% say they use
of
this
people.
to help get them through a breakup.
41% of men or women, but collectively.
Yeah, it's not going out to the bars. It's not getting drunk. It's not hooking up with other people. We've had all those.
Hobby is probably our closest guess to this point, but still not that close.
This could be a hobby. I don't think most people that have one would say that, but sure, why not? Hi, what's your name? Hello, is this a ghost? Ooh.
Ooh, that was one of the ghosts from the.
Do you hear the static like they have on the ghost shows?
That was one of the ghosts from the Haunted Hills.
Hi, what's your name?
Cody.
Hey, Cody.
I think it's eating.
It's not eating.
We have that, too.
I'm going to give people a really good clue right now.
Wait! Don't give that clue.
What clue?
That clue's going to give it away.
What clue? I want to give it away. We got things that we got to do. We have things we didn't get to.
We got lots we haven't got to.
Know the show. We have a lot to do still. Okay.
All right, let's get somebody on the phone and give them a really good hint and see if they can get it.
Okay.
All right. What's your name?
Bruce.
Hey, Bruce. All right. 41% of people say they need this to get through a breakup or to help them.
Before you guess, let me give you a clue. Jeremy equates it to having children.
Ooh.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I was going to give you the Steve Harvey Family Feud version. It's Wild, Sweet Monkey Love.
That is incorrect. Thank you for trying, though.
Oh,
Sorry. What the hell was that? What was that?
We've had that guess like 5 times, too. You know? It's like, you not here? Like, we just had that guess like 25 seconds ago.
Hi, what is your name?
And we give you a wide lane, but you had that answer in your head.
Yeah.
And you committed to it. And you were like, no matter what, I'm going to tell a joke here, no matter how good the clue is that they give me.
Lindsay, do you want me to give you another clue?
yes.
All right. So, people that usually have one of these say they would rather spend time with one of these than with other human beings.
A dog or cat.
It's a dog. You got it. You're going to go get scared. You're going to get scared. Have you ever been scared? You're going to get scared.
No.
Yeah. At the Haunted Hills drive-thru, thanks to the Santa Maria Elks, okay? It's a 3-mile drive-through journey, 20 frightening scenes with ghosts of cowboys past. And Lindsay, you're going. Cindy, sorry.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with the Family Feud as a game. It's one of my favorite. But if you're going to quote the Family Feud, don't quote the second worst host of the Family Feud of all time in the history of the Family Feud. Okay? Hell, I might even, been happy if you would have went the Louis Anderson route, because while he was the worst, he also was the funniest.
Who was the best? Dawson?
Well, Dawson, yeah. Dawson
And who was the
best.
second best?
Ray Combs.
Oh, Ray Combs.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, he took it. Yeah, well, it didn't work out. Sometimes there's a price to pay for being the second best.
Yes.
He can never be Richard Dawson.
And then
All
Richard Karn
Cindy,
after that.
Cindy, you are a winner. Hold on the line.
Wait, probably John, what's his name, from Seinfeld, Elaine's boss, John O'Hurley.
Oh, John Hurley?
John O'Hurley.
Is it? Yeah, John O'Hurley.
John O'Hurley.
He did it for a minute.
John O'Hurley was number 3. Okay, with Dawson, Combs, O'Hurley, Karn, Harvey, then Louis Anderson. But Louis Anderson was better because he was funnier. Steve Harvey's not even funny.
I kept waiting for Louis Anderson to take hits of oxygen from just walking around the stage.
Anderson was so bad. He was so bad that he was funny.
What do you want? Come on.
Come on, I got Subway coming in 15 minutes. Let's wrap this up. 41% of people think that a dog is a good way to get over a breakup, while 30% of dog owners, like Jeremy, let their dogs lick their face.
I don't do that
willingly.
It's not true. He has licked my face, but I don't let him. As a matter of fact, he's great because you can go right up to him and get very close to his face, and he won't lick your face, but he will sneeze in it. That is awful.
I have 2 dogs that are older, and you would have thought that after years and years and years of saying, no, don't lick my face, that they'd get the hint. But the dumb one, Pete, comes up to me, licks my face every time. I'm like, dude.
Is there a problem with them licking your face? They're supposed to have the cleanest mouths.
No, that is a way that people justify letting a dog lick them in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron's our intern. Where do you go to school?
I go to school at Cuesta.
Oh, okay. You have a dog?
I do. I have my dog right next to me, actually.
Licking your face right now?
Oh, yeah.
While you're working on podcast?
Yeah.
Cameron's the one responsible for all the funny pictures on the podcast, if you are following along with the podcast.
By the way, I don't have a problem with a dog licking a face. It's where people have their dogs lick them in other places that I have a problem with.
Well, no, I mean, okay, let's get away from the gross and the really
feet.
Let's go with the really gross. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's kind of weird. I had a roommate once that loved my dog licking his feet. And I'm like, hey, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't want your feet in my dog's mouth.
Sometimes he's going to come up to me and lick me in the face after he's been licking your feet.
What's roommate?
Oh, construction feet Kevin. Oh, yeah. Rainier. My old dog Rainier.
This guy, I passed out on Jeff's couch once in my early 20s. This
funny.
guy took off his work socks and stuck them in my pillowcase.
Jeremy was drunk. And
It smelled like somebody pooped in my pillowcase. It was so gross.
So he was passed out on my couch, and Kevin thought it'd be funny to stick his construction work socks in the pillowcase that Jeremy was sleeping on. And Jeremy kept waking up thinking that Kevin was sticking his feet in his face, but he wasn't. Nobody was in the room.
This guy stunk, man.
Watching him from a distance.
I hated that guy. But he was like kind of crazy. Like you didn't want to like try to get him because if you got him, then the repercussions.
It was like
he might kill you. I mean,
he was like a runner-up to a cast member of Jackass. I mean, like seriously, he would do anything.
He's
type of guy. So you just kind of rolled with it. God, this is hilarious. He once stole a goat and put it in his friend's house on a Friday afternoon right after he left for Vegas. So then Sunday evening when he came home from Vegas, he opened the door and there's a goat standing on his couch eating a corner of the couch.
so bad. See, that's when I go burn your car down or burn your house. I don't know.
Do you let your dog lick your face, Cameron?
She just kind of does it sometimes. It's not really. She licks my feet more often, actually.
Oh God.
I would much prefer if she licked my feet than my face.
Yes.
I don't.
If I had to choose.
Yeah.
If I had to choose, if they said, okay, you have to let your dog continuously lick you somewhere, feet would win over face.
I'll tell you how you get rid of this problem is if you're allergic to your dog. I'm allergic to my dog. I can't have his saliva on me. I break out in hives. But he'll come right up to me. I'll be like, hey, buddy. And he'll go right in my face. Sitting on the couch. That's why my wife shouldn't let him on the couch. Hashtag in the face.
Your dog.
And R. Kelly apparently punched another inmate in jail.
Well, that's not going to help out his cause at all, is it?
And after he punched this guy, a couple of guys beat the crap out of him. There's video, I guess, of this, and nobody's helping old the pervert. Is he a pervert, R. Kelly?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's a good way to describe him.
Not even a question.
I mean, is he a pedophile? Is he a pervert? Is he all the above?
Yes.
So, anyways, he's he got his. He got his for sure.
Hopefully.
Apparently, prison guards had to come up and pepper spray everybody to get him to break up eventually. But nobody was coming to R. Kelly's defense. I don't know if you saw that story over the weekend. But R. Kelly, not doing so well. And, he keeps trying to get out. And none of the judges will let him out.
That's not going to get him out.
Maybe now this will get him to a more secure facility. I don't know.
Hashtag also going to jail. Do you remember Brad Taylor?
No.
Brad Taylor was Tim the Toolman Taylor's oldest son on Home Improvement. His name in real life is Zach Ty Bryan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember this. I watched a little bit of that show.
Old Brad Taylor's 39 now. He was arrested Friday
DUI?
evening.
Drugs?
Eugene, Oregon. That's where all child stars end up, is Eugene, Oregon. And his unidentified girlfriend, who is 27 years of age, alleges that he squeezed her throat with his hands during an argument in an apartment. So that's where Brad Taylor ended up, in an apartment in Eugene, Oregon. Cops were eventually called to the complex by neighbors. Arriving officers found him sitting outside and the girlfriend hiding at a friend's apartment nearby.
Wow. So,
and you know why he lives in Eugene.
Picking up the college girls.
Yes.
Picking up the ducks.
He's like, hey, I'm a child star. Where can I still be a star? Eugene, Oregon.
The problem is, this girl that he's dating, when he was a star, was she even born? Was she in diapers?
Have you ever seen an episode? Cameron's 20 years old, by the way. Have you ever seen an episode of Home Improvement, Cameron?
Yeah, I used to watch it when it was on late at night on Nickelodeon. So when I had the stomach flu, I just watch all of it.
So you know Brad Taylor then?
I'm aware of the character you're talking about.
Yeah,
what's his pickup line at the bar? He's like, "Hey, do you ever watch Home Improvement?"
Does he still have the same haircut? That's my question.
Right? He does. I just looked him up. No, it's a little shorter.
You have the mugshot?
It's a little shorter. It's not a mugshot. It's just a recent photo.
Does he look like him?
He does
did
look like
when he was a kid.
Yeah, he just.
So
looks,
if he goes to a party, he's like, "Hey,
yeah,
that's the home improvement guy."
Did you find me attractive at 10? You know, because I look kind of similar. Like,
yeah,
how does that work?
That's me. By the way, he was booked into Lane County Jail after 1:00 a.m. on Friday. So that would have been Thursday night.
Yeah.
She declined any medical attention, so doesn't. He was charged with strangulation and 4th-degree assault and interfering with making a report. I wonder if he calls up Tim Allen, because you know Tim Allen, despite his Disney deals and his sweet ABC deals, has a very checkered past when it comes to getting arrested.
Alcohol and being arrested.
Yeah, very checkered past. I wonder if Zach Ty Bryan calls up Tim Allen and says, "Hey, can you give me some advice on this one, bro?" Or TV Dad.
I'm guessing TV Dad and him haven't seen each other in over 20 years, but that would just be an assumption. Congratulations to the Dodgers. We haven't even talked about that today. I know Scott brought it up in the news, of course, but the Dodgers moving on to, what is this, their 3rd World Series?
In 4 years.
In 4, yeah. Maybe they'll win this one.
See, taking a dig at Dodgers
What
fans.
are you talking about? I'm just saying, maybe the 3rd time's a charm.
What's your prediction? I've not been following baseball at all.
I can't make one, Jeff. I know they're playing the Tampa Bay Rays, but I haven't watched any baseball this year. I've been too.
I say the Dodgers win it this time because the numbers are on their side.
They're going to
go to something 4 times. You should. I mean, 3 times you should win.
It's not a typical season. They're going to win during COVID, and that's what all the Giants fans are going to tell Dodgers fans. Yeah, well, it took COVID for you guys to win.
Yeah, I like the fact that we can hang that over the Lakers/Dodger fan combo.
I have a friend
for the next year.
We have a friend.
Well, it was during COVID, so it doesn't really count.
Who's a Lakers and a Dodgers fan.
Yeah, that's nice.
And they're riding high right now.
That's nice. Lakers and Dodgers fan, really riding high right during the COVID, huh? Well, it's just okay.
93.3 KZOZ rocks the 805.
Jeff and Jeremy here. It's KZOZ online at KZOZ.com. This is Know the Show, brought to you by Federico's Fresh Max downtown San Luis Obispo, where they bring the Aloha spirit to slow. That's how they like to say it, Jeff. Know the Show today. We're going to get you $20 to get over there. We got Garrett on the line. Hey, Garrett. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Garrett. What did Jeremy fall asleep on?
Dirty socks stuffed in a pillow from your old construction worker roommate.
Construction socks is what we were looking for.
I remember we went to a sports bar down the street, Roosters or something like that. I can't remember. We drank a lot of beer that night. And I said, you know what? I'm going to sleep on your couch.
So this wasn't recent then?
No, this was over 20 years ago.
We were in community college.
Those were the days.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'll just sleep on your couch. And I had to go to work. I remember I had to be to work at like 5 o'clock in the morning in Seattle.
Radio work?
And so, I had to, it was my first real job in radio. And so I would just stay on Jeff's couch.
Well, it sounds like you're taking it real seriously there.
Yeah, well,
you got to be there at 5 in the morning. Yeah,
I had. Well, that's just what you did in your 20s. I had to do that. Then I had to do. Then I had to do production there, and then I left there, and I had to drive. I don't know what was that. 45 minutes to go to our community college, go to class all day.
Yeah.
We did a radio show in the afternoon. Then I took night classes. Then I had to drive an hour and a half home. And by the time I got home, it was midnight. I had to get up at 3 o'clock to catch a ferry to go back to work the next day. I'd sleep 3
Did you
hours
catch
a night.
that ferry?
Always. But the nice thing about the
By the
ferry
wings,
was,
or-
it was
nice thing about
you could
sleeping
sleep on the ferry.
The nice thing about sleeping on my couch is it was like 25 minutes for you to get to work. That's why you'd want to sleep on my couch,
Right.
Until
And
Kevin
instead of
put
it-
the construction socks on the pillow. I
So,
think
so what's
we-
with the ferry? Across the sound or what?
Yeah, because there's a lot of water up there. And
Yeah.
so my parents lived down on the peninsula, so it was a 45-minute jaunt across. So I could sleep in my car.
Sure, I'm sure you probably don't know this, but Seattle is the New York of the West Coast.
Yeah.
A lot of ferries.
So, yeah. Garrett, we got $20 for you to head over there to Federico's. Hold on the line. We'll get you all set to go.
There is a lot of ferries. I mean, it's like
Oh, they're everywhere.
Vashon, you got the Bremerton run, you got the Bainbridge Island run, you got
the Tacoma Point Defiance run.
Boy, you know your ferries, don't you?
Don't forget
the North Coast runs.
You're like the ferry
what about
king.
TO?
What about the San Juan Islands?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's
San
a ferry
Juan Islands.
system unbeknownst of itself. I mean,
what's the place?
Welcome to Ferry Chat.
And and those are just the state ferries. There are private ferries that
What,
allow.
did you do a report on this, or how do you know every name of
remember
everything?
that ferry that went to
My stepfather worked for the ferries.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was a ferry himself.
Let's see what
Farrier, I believe is the term.
Farrier. Stellicum run, where
Yeah.
that was not a state run, that was a private run, and you pull up to the ferry. Like I remember the first time we went on that ferry, it was the funniest.
To go
thing.
to Staten Island, or not
No,
Staten
no.
Island? What's it called? That's New York. Sorry,
That's Stellicum. To go out to Anderson Island.
Anderson Island.
To go
There
out
was a
to-
prison out there.
To go out to Anderson Island, you
Sort of like
had
Rikers.
you pulled up to this ferry. My friend Jay says, "Hey, we're going to go do 4th of July on Anderson Island." We had to wait for 5 ferries to come and go because
It was a small
they
ferry.
allowed 8 cars on this ferry.
Ferries have been known to take their time. You got to be patient.
8 cars.
That's the worst part of the ferry. Is I used to take it, and you knew if you didn't get there at a certain time, you might have
You're
to
done.
wait 2 or 3 ferries,
You're done.
and you could be there for 2 or 3 hours just waiting for a boat to get a.
Because
you're like,
they'd be full and you couldn't get on.
yeah, well, at that point, then you just drive around because
Holiday weekends,
an hour and a half to
forget
drive
about
around.
Holiday weekends, forget about it.
I lived right in the middle with, just solid land, bunch of lakes, but no ferries.
Yeah.
Not one ferry on
Not
any
one
of those
ferry.
lakes?
Nope.
Really?
No.
Not even a
I
passenger
mean,
ferry.
if you went way up to Duluth and then it was like Lake Superior, that'd
So
probably
are
take
you
a
telling
big
me you've
ferry.
never rode a ferry your whole life?
Oh, no, I have, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I rode
Where
one
did the-
from
where-
England to Ireland.
Where did the Duluth ferry go to?
Superior, which is Wisconsin.
Okay.
What was the worst part of that ferry? The teeth?
I never went. I just know of it. Yeah, it could have been, yeah. Maybe even the boots,
Thanks for the late rim shot.
the low-hanging fruit.
How do Michiganders get from the Upper Peninsula to the Lower Peninsula?
You drive?
Probably a ferry there, but that's kind of a stretch of
You don't
water.
go out
though.
there? You don't go to Michigan?
Oh, yeah, no. I've been there once.
Okay. Really?
Yeah,
It's right there.
I know. Well, so is Canada, and the only time I've ever been to Canada was through Michigan. So, I mean, I was practically in Canada.
I
Why
want to go to
there?
northern Michigan. The Mitten? I want to go up
Youper?
top.
You want to go above the Mint? You want to go to the UP?
Yeah.
No.
I want to go
You
there
want to
and
be
go
a
fishing.
Youper?
Heard it's pretty squatchy up there. Might
Yeah, I
go
heard there's
look
not
for
a
a
lot of
squatch.
people.
Oh,
There.
definitely Squatch there.
Yeah,
Definitely
squatchy.
Squatch.
Yeah. We'll do a squatch hunt and hopefully catch some big fish.
Definitely Squatch.
What are we getting? Pike? Pike
Oh,
up
probably muskie.
Muskie.
This is a really good conversation.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying
Well,
it.
from
I mean,
ferry-
I know nobody. I don't
ferries
know.
to fish.
I mean, this
You
is
know,
all
it's
stuff
only
I care
natural.
about. Sasquatch and
Boats
and
and
pike
water.
and muskies. Muskie have sharp teeth, right? You got to be careful.
Oh, yeah. Just like a northern.
Can't just stick your hand in the water if you get a muskie, Jeff.
You
just learned something.
Grab
Save
them
your
by
fingers.
the gills.
Yeah.
Get them under the gill.
Yeah.
What if you miss and you have to?
You lose a finger.
Hey,
Do they
you know.
bite? Do they try to bite you?
Oh, I'm sure they would. They're pretty predatory.
All right, Jenny McCormick, you are on the clock, meaning that today is your final day of your Yoko Ono.
Unless she wins.
Challenge
she
accepted
wins.
and done.
But you look
she's
through
not-
the numbers and
she's
it's
not gonna
looking.
win.
Not
Yeah,
possible.
okay.
You say they're predatory. Are they like piranhas?
Almost. I call them like a freshwater barracuda. I mean, they look the same. They're long. They kind of a duck bill and then these jagged, sharp teeth. You know, they don't have your traditional
Most fish are
head.
predatory, though. I mean, like a bass is a predatory
yeah.
fish.
Right, but they got
it
tiny-
eats anything.
You
It'll
see the
eat its
story
own.
about the
Tiny-
guy that caught a
tiny
bass with a
little-
snake
Tiny
in its
teeth.
mouth?
Yeah.
See
The
that?
what?
That story? A guy caught a bass with a snake in its mouth.
No, I didn't see that.
I forget where that.
I've seen mice. I've seen
Ran across
frogs. A lot of crawfish. Anyways.
How
All
come
right,
people
Seth.
don't fish for piranhas?
Well, it's like the piranhas find you. You know,
It's real easy. You just stick your foot in the water
Yeah, pretty much.
and then pull it out.
Yeah,
Fast.
your lures are like fingers and toes and things.
Seth's got another code word for you and money for nothing. I screwed up symbol. Did you hear that? We both did.
But
no, we
and
didn't
you couldn't
screw
just leave well enough alone. So now it's the symbol you play with the drum set.
No, it's not. It's the other one.
Well, that's how it was spelled. So why don't you just leave it alone?
SYMBOL.
Yeah,
because I said it was the symbol in a drum set because I didn't know. Because everything else was drum set related. She didn't know either.
I know. Well, did you get it right though? It is with.
I
an
want
S?
people to win. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
I know. We'll
I mean,
just make it
I'd
easier.
like to give everybody all the, but
Just
I got
go
yelled
down
at
the list,
last time
give
we
them
did this. I got yelled at for giving out all the keywords at one time.
Cameron,
One time.
best part of the podcast today, buddy.
Off air when I asked your wife for your social security number.
Okay, well, that's not going to be on the podcast.
That was the best part.
No, not a good podcast today.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Seth's up next. Bye bye.
93.3 KZOZ rocks. Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.